out, a place where great teams go to die. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines or else you draw the flag. The handoff to Johnson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Oregon Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Dances away from the heat. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He's moving out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Brings it in down the left side. He's off to the races. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to... He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Moving away from pressure. The end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Having a playmaker like that, they break it, goes to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield to make anything.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block, it's Johnson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Ducks ready to to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Oh, what a move! He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done. Driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Shuffle switch corner.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Release to the back. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That defender just was better in his one-on-one pass rush. He does a great job using the offensive line to get categories.
The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Johnson. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
At the 45 on his way. He's loose. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. QB slot option is selected.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Using his feet to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, kick, middle slant.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Whittington. Pulled down for the tackle.
and they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
You got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I'm going to sneak a draw in here.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wilson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Gators send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
15 options. RPO alert, but goal
Off play
selected.
action on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Whittington. And they're able to make the tackle. Here on third down.
RPO alert screen selected.
They want to just keep throwing it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Looking to scramble. He's going to fire to the left. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Middle third.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Mr. Two Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler.
Entering
Gotta
play
protect
call.
the...
Coach, entering paused screen. You have 14 options. Resume is selected. Entering play
Gets
call.
down
Coach
without taking a hit.
suggestions. There are 6
Second down here, and
categories.
maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Complete downfield.
Entering play
They make the
call,
tackle
coach
at the
suggestions.
33,
There
but
are
he's
6
ripped off
categories.
15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
There are 6
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Gators look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy play.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score.
You have 7 options.
And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision. You decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. Dumps it off in the flats. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Whittington.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Inside zone.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback checking the play. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield.
Entering
He's
play
been
call,
a total game changer.
You have 7
and how many top
options.
praise moments have we seen on missed tackles
selected.
alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
Entering past
The
screen
26 brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
The Ducks
You have
ready to go
15
back to work on
options.
offense.
50 slot options
They opened
selected.
this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I routed my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Puts him in the spin cycle. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles and is dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Dances away. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
All right, it's decision time. So when you got a guy that can take off and do that against you, you got to decide whether you need more fast guys on the field. Your defensive linemen have no shot. Your linebackers have very little chance of catching this quarterback because he's so special. You better put some more speed on the field.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets rid of it. The short hands. It's Whittington. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Option is selected.
The Ducks are flying down the field. To throw, it's Gabriel. Working that left side now. Jumped on top of the pile.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable, to be confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an...
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players.